your darling.
Hey everyone, this is Dose of Dork, your sometimes weekly, sometimes whenever we feel like it show of a shorter proportion that we just randomly pick a topic and talk about it in a much more informal format, I guess.
Yeah, but size and length isn't everything.
This is true. Yes.
Yeah, that's how we use...
Yes.
We're going to use the shit out of this time.
Well, I hope we do, because today we're going to talk about what I feel at some points has been an underappreciated actor who's on the rise again, you know, partially because of the internet. It's Keanu Reeves.
Everyone loves Keanu Reeves because in a movie he cares about a dog, and everyone loves that.
So, as I'm sure everyone knows, John Wick 3 just came out. Everybody's super into John Wick. Keanu Reeves also did such notable things as the Matrix trilogy, Speed. What else?
That's it. That's his whole rep.
No, he did
Bill
My
and
Own
Ted.
Private Idaho. What else did he do?
He's got a really good filmography.
I'm Googling Keanu Reeves.
He was also in The Devil's Advocate.
Constantine!
Constantine, yeah,
Yes.
he was in Constantine. That's good.
That was the best one. Okay.
So, what I want to talk to you guys about today are, I'm going to read you guys some facts about Keanu Reeves that you may not know.
Okay. Can you make some up too, and then we have to decide if it's true or false?
Oh, yeah? You want me to do that?
Just on
Okay.
the fly, because you gave me
Okay.
30 seconds for Carmen Explains Things, so now I give you 30 seconds for...
I gave you a full minute. You
know.
just didn't use it.
Okay.
Okay. Keanu Reeves' middle name is Jedediah.
Jedediah. There's no way you couldn't make that up.
Jedediah?
That's true.
That's a dumbass
Jedediah.
name. I hope. Well,
Are
if
you
you
sure
name your kid Keanu, like, you're not
Yeah.
above naming your kid Keanu Jedediah
What-
Reeves.
Are you sure you're pronouncing that right?
Yeah.
Jedediah.
Jedediah. What does it mean?
Like Jedi.
What does Keanu mean?
Have you never heard the name Jedediah before?
There is a dog in my
Isn't it
clinic.
Jebediah? Jebediah?
Maybe.
Jebediah Springfield. No, that's not.
Isn't that like a religious name, Jebediah?
I think so.
A biblical
yeah.
name?
Jedediah. There is a dog at my clinic whose name is Keanu. I just thought I'd put that out there. But not Keanu Jedediah, just regular
Okay,
Keanu.
so you've got that one.
I believe-
I'm gonna tell you another one, and then one is true, one is false.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
God.
okay.
Okay. Keanu Reeves' mother is English, father is half Hawaiian, half Chinese, and he has U.S. and Canadian citizenship.
I hope.
Wait, what?
Crap.
Wait, it's either all of that is true or
Or it's not.
he can't be. He doesn't look like he looks really.
His mom
white.
is Chinese and Hawaiian?
No, his dad
His
is Chinese
mom
and
is
Hawaiian.
English.
English and then Chinese and Hawaiian?
Chinese and Hawaiian that mix makes sense because there's a lot of Asian people that moved to the Pacific.
Okay, well, I feel
Islands.
like I read somewhere one time that his mom was English. Like, I don't know if she's from England or not, but I think she was. So I'm going to say that's true. That's probably true.
What? But his middle name isn't Jedediah. That's
No,
the
it
dumbest
is.
middle name ever.
Okay, you can't just bash
Okay,
Keanu Reeves' middle
you
name.
gotta pick.
It might
You
not
gotta
be.
pick.
Wait, what are my options? Sorry, I
Those
thought
two. Those two. Pick which one's true, which one's false. The middle name or...
He can't. He looks really. He doesn't look Chinese, so I'm gonna say that his middle name is Jedediah.
I think his parenthood is the true one.
Carmen is right.
Woo! Really?
Yeah, his middle name is Charles. I made up that middle name.
You made up
And his
Jedediah.
first name, Keanu, is actually I believe it's his great-grandfather. It's some sort of take on his name, which is Hawaiian, because his dad is half Chinese, half Hawaiian.
How did you come up with Jedediah?
Top of my head.
That is amazing. Wow. I applaud you.
I was like, that's the dumbest name in the world. It has to be real.
Okay. I'm gonna read you some true ones now, because I think you're gonna like them. Okay. So, he was paid $10 million upfront for the first Matrix movie, ended up earning $35 million total after the films became a huge hit.
Wow.
So, The Matrix had 12 people in the stuntman team. He gave each of them a Harley Davidson.
Oh,
Wow.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
Because he is huge into motorcycles, and he actually has his own motorcycle manufacturing company.
Cool.
That's the weirdest shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Work.
In 2014, he woke up when he heard someone in his home and found a female stalker in his library. She said that she was there to meet him. While he calmly talked to her, he called 911 to alert the police, and they came and took her away.
Oh my
he
God.
maintained his cool the whole time.
That would be really scary.
I love that he has a library too.
She's just in,
And that's where she chose
but
to
like
meet him.
also like he just like sensed it. That's like an action movie where he's like
Yeah.
woke up. It's like Thomas sensing that you didn't put your drink on the coaster. Like just
and
eyes open.
You know that it was like her sick fantasy where like he comes into the library and she's like splayed out on his books and she's like paint me or something, you know? And she had this whole thing in her mind and he's just like, "Cool, I'll roll with it till the police get here."
Yeah.
Seriously. So at the age of 23, his closest friend, River Phoenix, died of a drug overdose. And during a Reddit AMA, Keanu said he was a remarkable human person and actor. We got along very well, and I miss him. I think of him often.
Oh.
Even though he is worth $100 million, he still takes the subway. And there are videos online of him giving up his seat to other people on the subway.
Aww, but a little
he
cutie
would.
patootie.
Does it say why? Does he not like driving or something?
No, he's a pretty down-to-earth kind of dude.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys remember the sad Keanu meme?
Yeah.
Where it's him sitting on bench just like eating his lunch. He looked very sad. So 4chan decided to raise money and they had a Cheer Keanu Up Day. It was called something like that, to raise money for cancer charities.
Aww.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's like the only little light of life in 4chan, if there's ever like a silver lining. Apparently he loves ballroom dancing.
Oh, cool. Why doesn't he do it in any of his movies? That could be a huge thing.
Because
Right?
he got a punch.
Ladies would pay to see that.
So, and now the reason why 4chan decided to raise money for cancer charities is because Keanu became his sister's caretaker when she was diagnosed with leukemia.
Oh, that sucks.
And now he donates millions of dollars to cancer research in hospitals, and he actually donates a ton of money to like children's hospitals,
That's really cool.
like anonymously.
Nice.
So like no one knows except for the hospitals.
Well, how did it get out then?
Well, because they released it. They're like, oh, guess what Keanu did?
Yeah.
So, now that you've learned these, like, new facts about Keanu, what do you think?
I want to give him a nice little hug. I want to have Cheer Keanu Up Day.
The sad Keanu meme is actually really sad because he lost his girlfriend and a stillborn child within 15 months of each other.
Oh, that's a lot.
When he was a lot younger, but he's still got a pretty, like, chill perception on life.
Well, I've read an interview where he's just like, I live in like my flat and I take the subway, and he's like, you know, some people, they need to be happy to live, and he's like, I just don't. So it's not even that he's like just looks sad. I think he actually is pretty sad because the life he's had.
There was another one. I didn't save it here, but apparently after the first Matrix movie did so well, he took a pay cut for the next ones so that they could have better special effects and a better like makeup and wardrobe department.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Because they needed more money, he felt, put into that than to give to him.
That's awesome. And that's why those movies were so good.
They
like,
were
he's
good.
a good actor too. And he also is like that John Picard guy where you see a picture of him 30 years ago and now, and
It's
they look
crazy.
exactly the same.
Patrick Stewart?
What did I say?
John Picard.
It's for Jean-Luc Picard from Star Trek, but the actor is...
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Whoopsies. I thought his
Yeah,
name was...
also it's like an internet conspiracy that Keanu Reeves is like a vampire or something because he does not age.
Yeah.
Isn't that creepy when you see them and you're like,
like,
Is
actually...
he...
like,
yeah.
you're like, there's no extra lines on your face.
Yeah,
There's nothing
like,
going
at all.
on.
And
do you think he gets like crazy Botox or something, or do you think
I don't think he does.
It doesn't look like he does.
I think he's just like a really chill, healthy dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe it's because when you're, you know, late 20s to like late 30s, maybe you don't really change that much. But if you go from like when you're 20 to when you're 40, that's going to be the biggest change.
Even then,
So,
he doesn't look different.
How old is he anyway? I have no idea.
Let me check.
I don't know. Probably like...
I'm gonna guess
45.
he's like 40. I'm gonna guess like 43.
He's got to be 40s. Yeah, okay. Taking that.
Hold for this so we can check.
I'm guessing late 30s for the record.
Okay, so
He can't
number.
be late 30s.
Okay. Carmen says late 30s.
He's gotta
Give
be
me an actual
45.
number.
38.
He's gotta be 45. Because he's old, right? He's gotta be old. Like, he looks really good, but he's gotta be old.
He is 54 years old.
What?!
Oh, dang!
He is 50. He's older than my
insane.
dad?
He dyes his
Yeah.
hair. He has to. He has to dye his hair.
Okay, that's why people think he's a vampire.
Here's a picture of him in 1994 and in
my
2008.
God.
And,
exactly the same.
Besides the lighting being different in the photo, guys, he looks the exact same.
Yeah, Google it right now.
And
That's your homework.
apparently,
Keanu Reeves is a vampire.
Apparently, there's a couple of historical pictures people have found that look remarkably like him. There's one. There's a picture of Paul Monet,
who died in 1922.
Whose
body was never found.
And he was a French actor.
Oh, fuck yeah.
If you're looking up, the last name is Mounet. And then there's a painting of an unknown man in 1530 by, you want to try to pronounce that?
Parmigiano.
I think the
Parmesan.
I know, all I wanted to say was Parmesan. I was like, that's not right. Which looks remarkably like him. So,
confirmed. Keanu Reeves is a vampire.
Confirmed vampire.
So, if you could have dinner with Keanu Reeves, what's one thing you would want to ask him about?
Keanu Reeves, are you a vampire? No. I would guess, like, it'd be interesting to hear from someone who's super wealthy or who has access to a lot of money, like, what their perspective on life is, because I think for me, a lot of, I get a lot of pressure from myself to provide for my fam. Like, I really want to, like, be able to provide a good life for, like, me and my
son,
boyfriend, and our cat, you know?
That's
so, my son, the cat. So, like, I would be interested to know, like, how it is for some, like, how the priorities would shift, I guess.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, like, when you have access to...
Yeah, I would want to ask him what happiness is. Because I think we all think money is the source of happiness. But I want to talk to someone who's got more money than most people will ever think about in their lifetime. And how that affects their perception of what makes you happy. What about you, Carmen?
Really dumb, but I was just going to ask him how many pets he had.
You know what? I feel like he would appreciate you.
And if he got him from a shelter, I just want to know his pet stories. How many pets? Are they happy?
You want to know your pet stories. Yeah.
Well, that was our little rambling chat about Keanu Reeves. I hope you learned something new about him today, because he's pretty cool, and I feel like we get to have some real connection to him because he's Canadian just like us. So,
yes, Keanu.
Yes.
Work. Serve the people.
Yes. If he ever comes back to Canada to be a politician, he'll win everything.
Yep. 100%.
And you know what?
He'll be our anti-Donald Trump.
Politicians that are going around in Canada lately, like, sure, I would vote for Keanu too, because I feel like he would be a hyper. I feel like
Keanu Reeves would secretly be because he already has all the money.
Yeah. Well, you'd be surprised. I feel like a lot of rich people are more motivated by money than anyone, like, standard money, like, middle class people. Do you know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah.
Like, it's almost like even more of a drive, so that's why it's so interesting that he... Yeah. Oh my god, Tyler, will stop! Just interrupt me with your... Just say, Selena,
Tech Wizard Tyler wants us to stop so we can all go see John Wick 3, and you should go too. # not sponsored, but we're really into John Wick, so go check it out. We will go check it out, and hopefully we will talk about it later. So, thanks for listening, guys. For me, Carmen, Selena, Tech Wizard Tyler.
Keanu.
Bye!
And Keanu, if you're listening, please tell Carmen about your pets.
Yes! We want their bios and everything.
An email is fine.
Carmen will read them all out live on air.
It'd be great.
Oh my
Bye!
God, bye!
I just had to stop you before we went into a completely separate conversation.
Oh my goodness.
The Darling Dogs podcast is produced by Fourth Wall Creations. You're beautiful. You're all beautiful. Music for Darling Dorks was made by Showbiz, who are releasing their debut album Illusion this upcoming fall. Thanks for listening.